Hello everyone, today you are going to learn the chapter 18 area of trapezium and a polygon. In that chapter the first figure you are going to learn is triangle. Already you have done this in your lower classes. Just to revise it again, you can see on the board a triangle is drawn and see how to find its area. So in the number 1 triangle, a triangle ABC is drawn in which 3 sides AB, BC and AC. The formula to find the area of a triangle is half into base into height. Then what is base and what is height? That is very important. Any one side can be taken as base and then its corresponding length of perpendicular, that is from the opposite vertex a length of perpendicular drawn, that is going to be its height. Then area equal to half into base into height. For example, the figure drawn triangle ABC where BC is taken as base and length of perpendicular from the vertex A, that is AD is taken as height. So area equal to half into base into height. Then once you get area, you can find a base equal to 2 into area upon height equal to 2 into area upon base. Then on the upper portion you can see that an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means a triangle whose all sides are equal. To find the area, the formula is root 3 by 4 a square and its perimeter equal to 3a, where a is the side. And the left corner you can see that a triangle ABC is marked in which A, B, C are its sides. So when you are given all the 3 sides of a triangle, to find area equal to under root s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c, where s equal to a plus b plus c upon 2. So this whole formula you have done in 7th standard as well. So just to learn this again, just pause the video for a moment and you in your copy you make the figures and note its formula. The next figures you have to learn is rectangle and square. So you can see on the board rectangle as well as square is drawn. The rectangle means a quadrilateral whose each angle is 90 degree and opposite sides are equal. So its area equal to length into breadth, where length equal to area upon breadth, breadth equal to area upon length. Perimeter equal to 2 into L plus B. Then d square, d means diagonal square equal to L square plus B square. Similarly in square, all sides are equal, so area equal to a square. A means one side, then to find the side it is under root of area. Perimeter equal to 4 into side, a equal to perimeter upon 4, and formula for finding diagonal is a root 2, side into root 2. So just pause for a moment and note this formula. Yes, the next figure is parallelogram. Parallelogram means a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and parallel. Already you have done that. To find its area equal to base into height. Then what is base and height? Base means any one side. Suppose AB is base. Then the distance between the parallel sides AB and DC, that is going to be height. You can see height is marked. So height means the distance between parallel sides. AB means the length, the base. Base means any one side can be taken as base. So the distance between its opposite side, they are parallel. So the distance between those parallel sides is going to be height. So area equal to base into height. Then to find a base you can use area upon height, or to find a height you can use area upon base. Just pause for a moment and mark and note this in your copy. Now the next figure is rhombus. The rhombus is also a parallelogram whose all sides are equal. So you can see left side, you can see one rhombus ABCD whose all sides are equal. AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to AD. And its formula can also be same as the area of parallelogram, that is area equal to base into height, since it is a parallelogram. Then on the right side you can see another figure with their diagonals. Rhombus with diagonals. When the diagonals are given, the formula to find area is half into d1 into d2, where d1 and d2 are its diagonals. That is why area equal to half into AC into BD. Because in parallelogram you know that the diagonals bisect each other. So in rhombus the diagonals are bisecting each other at a right angle. So a quadrilateral whose diagonals are intersecting at a right angle, its area is half into d1 into d2. Since that is why the area of rhombus is area equal to half into d1 into d2. So just pause for a moment and draw this figure and mark and note down these formulas. The next figure is trapezium. Trapezium is a quadrilateral whose one pair of opposite sides is parallel. So you can see on the board a trapezium ABCD is drawn, where AB and DC are its parallel sides, and the distance between parallel sides is supposed to be the height. So to find the area of a trapezium, you have the formula area equal to half into A plus B into H, where A and B are the length of parallel sides and H is the distance between parallel sides. Sometimes H may not be given in the question, that you have to find by applying Pythagoras. We can draw from D perpendicular to AB or from C perpendicular to AB and so on. You need to find height if not given. At the same time, if angle A is given as 90 degree, then AD can be taken as height. At the same time, if angle B or angle C is given as 90 degree, then BC can be taken as height. If not given as 90 degree, then by making perpendicular and all, by constructing perpendicular and all, you have to find height using Pythagoras theorem. So just pause for a moment and draw the figure and write its formula. The next is, whenever you are given other forms of quadrilateral, like for example, in the left side we can see that a quadrilateral whose one diagonal BD is given and perpendiculars from the opposite vertex A and C are given. So BD and perpendiculars from the opposite vertices to this diagonal are given. In that case, you can find area equal to half into BD, the given diagonal, into the sum of the perpendiculars, that is AE plus CF. This formula can be used when you are given one diagonal and the perpendiculars to this diagonal from the opposite vertices are given. And the other side, you can see that a kite-shaped figure. What is called a kite-shaped figure? That is a quadrilateral whose adjacent sides are equal. That is AB equal to AD and BC equal to CD. A quadrilateral whose adjacent sides are equal is called a kite-shaped figure. Since it is the property of kite-shaped figure is diagonals intersect at 90 degree. So the area equal to half the product of diagonals, half into the diagonals AC into BD. So area equal to half into AC into BD if it is a kite-shaped figure, or if any quadrilateral whose diagonals intersect each other at 90 degree, its area equal to half into D1 into D2, where D1 and D2 are its diagonals. So just pause for a moment and you make in your copy this figure and their formula. Yes, I hope you have noted all the figures and their formula. Now the next thing is to do practice of these formulas. So what you have to do is take exercise 18.1 and so many questions are there given there. So you start from question number 2 onwards. After doing all the exercise, then only you need to try the MCQs. So first of all you can start from question number 2. So try to do yourself by using all these formula. And by the meantime, I will send you PDF so that you can check your solutions. Okay, all the best.